Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my new account playthrough on Gems of War, and this is episode 26. We're going to be going through the Maugrim Woods quest and the Glacial Peaks. So we're going to just jump right into that. We got to pay a little bit of gold to unlock them. We get a new banner, and we got 24 battles to go through here. We're using the same team that we have been with the Pistol, Bronzelock, and Leprechaun, Behemoth, and Cedric. Last time I did try to use a new legendary that we got, Sir Quentin Hadley, and he was okay. It wasn't like, it wasn't like he slowed down my progress through the quest really that much, but I feel like Behemoth does, a good enough, quick enough job where I don't need to use really anything else at this point. It's just one of those troops that does damage to all enemies, plus it has a little bit of that mana generation. Because it does destroy 12 gems when you cast it. So that's has a chance to almost fill... It has a chance to like completely fill itself up if there's enough brown or blue on the board, but sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. And yeah, we're just gonna try to go through these quests quickly, and I'll try to keep my focus this time on troops and weapons and the actual gameplay and stuff, instead of like talking about all the other, like, I was criticizing the game probably a little too much in that last video, but it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, there's some good early troops, like this cockatrice that we're up against right here. This is a pretty good troop, especially early on. It will generate some brown mana for you, but mana drain is pretty powerful. Entangle is great, so that's a good troop too, just to point that out to you if you're new to the game. It's a pretty easy troop to get. I'm sure it's in gold keys. But, yeah, just to reiterate here why I'm doing this team instead of focusing on other troops is because my favorite way to play Gems of War, now I know there is different ways you can play Gems of War. It's a lot of different types of troops. Some people like skull troops more than doing spell damage and that sort of thing. My favorite way to play the game is with exploding troops or destroying troops. Troops that start with full mana, like Leprechaun here, that can explode the board, and then I have Bronzelock Pistol, which can destroy gems on the board. I love those types of troops, and the second reason I'm using this team is because it will give me more gold, and I definitely do need as much gold as possible early on in the game like this, because that is how we're going to unlock our kingdoms. We're going to need gold in order to level up some of our kingdoms higher, and that leveling up your kingdoms to level 10 and beyond is really important, because you will get a higher chance for more rewards on your tributes. And tributes is kind of the main way that you get gems in this game, although doing guild tasks is probably also equal with that. But collecting tributes as often as possible is really important for accumulating a lot of very important resources. So that's why gold is important, because you can level up your kingdoms and get more of those other resources that you can't get otherwise, like gems. Gems are very important in the game, because you spend gems in the shops for events, class events, guild events, things like raid boss, or there's a shop in there where you can buy higher tiers, which allows you to play more battles to get more rewards, as well as you get a weapon or a special troop in those types of events if you buy up high enough. So having enough gems to do that is good. Also, gems are very important for opening chests. And if you want legendaries and mythics, you need to save up a lot of gems so that you can do that. So that's why gold is really important. You use it for your guild tasks. You use it for leveling up those kingdoms to get the tributes. So in a nutshell, that's why I'm running this team here, because this is going to be I got to do these quests anyway, so I might as well get as much gold out of it as I can, right? So that's the way I'm thinking about it. So right here, you know, we're getting a little extra gold. This 284. Otherwise, quests really don't give you much gold, which kind of is, I don't know, weird because, you know, like you're trying to level up your kingdoms. You got to unlock them, and then they expect you to go over to PvP and play a bunch of that in order to get enough gold to level up your kingdoms. I don't know. It all works out, but I don't think it would hurt if they would give you at least, like, you know, maybe 1,000 gold, or even 500 every single battle that you did here for your quest lines. Because the thing about the quest lines is that you can only do them once. They're not repeatable. So I don't understand why they just didn't be like, hey, you know, I mean, it's a new player. We don't want them to be so discouraged about not getting enough gold and all that. And I don't know. That's the way I would think about it, but, you know. Anyway, yeah, I'm just explaining why I'm using this team over a different team. Because I definitely have some other troops where I could put together a team that didn't use the pistol or Cedric or any of that. So, if you're just jumping into this episode and you didn't follow through with all my other episodes before this, the legendary troop Cedric down here at the bottom, it's very important for a gold team because you will gain 100% bonus from gold from battles if you have it in your team. That's very important. And you can only get that troop from the vault. You're going to need vault keys, and you go in there, use a vault key. You're going to need a team that's going to do quick damage so that those gnomes don't run away, so you get all your rewards. And hopefully, if you're lucky, like I was, incredibly lucky, in the very last out of 10 vault keys that I opened, I got Cedric. And we actually got some major orbs of wisdom before, earlier on in those 10 key openings, so I was able to fully trait Cedric with one of those orbs. So we got really, really lucky in this playthrough, but that is the goal. Like, if you wanna get a lot of gold in this game, which you're gonna need gold early, all the way to the latest parts of this game. Gold is one of those resources you just never gonna have enough of. So I recommend saving up your vault keys, crossing your fingers, you know, praying, you know, do whatever you can to get lucky in that vault and get Cedric. So that's my recommendation. Cause gotta get that gold. Gotta get all that extra gold. Oh, we leveled up. I'm gonna go red. And we didn't get any new weapons, so that's fine, because most of the weapons they send our way for leveling up aren't really that good. I think we got most of the good ones anyway, so at this point I'm not really looking for any new weapons from leveling up. Hey, we got a thing here. Get that rock solid going. And that's one thing that I like about troops that destroy gems or explode gems, is that you will get a lot of skull matches, because skulls are going to come falling down after that explosion. And a lot of times there's a 3 or 4 match of skulls, and that does extra damage to the enemy. So that's another reason why I like exploders and destroyers. So I like, you know, if you wanted to, you could just never use those troops and still have fun in the game. But I don't know. I like exploding the board and destroying it. I think that's it's fun for me, at least. So that's the way I play. Everybody's got their own style. Yep. So, nice little 4-match there, 4-match there. We got some skulls. Might as well match one of those. Explode the green on the board. Ouch. Now that Bronze-Lock Pistol is not working at its full capacity, because I'm missing some legendary ingots to upgrade it, and I haven't had the time yet to go down into the underworld and do enough chest farming down there in order to get all the legendary ingots that I need for that. But that would make the weapon even better than it currently is. So the legendary ingots required to upgrade it, you can get those down there in the underworld. But if I fully upgraded this pistol, it would do, it would gain 10 gold every time that I cast it. And that would really help, besides using just Leprechaun to get our gold up there quicker. And the more gold we have with the pistol, the more it's going to destroy on the board. Which means that's more mana that it's going to generate. And overall, it's just going to be better for my entire team. You know, in a game like this, it really likes speed, manipulating the board. And speed is like everything. The faster you can get your troops full of mana, the more damage you're going to do. Which means you're probably going to win. If you take a long time to fill up your troops, then you have a higher chance of losing. So that's one of the reasons why I like exploders and destroyers, is because, you know, that really allows me to do that. But I might switch up the team just for like demonstration purposes, because I do have some other troops. And as I said in my previous episode, once I get done with the quest line, we do a couple of things maybe after the quest line, I might be ending this this series, just because I don't want to go into all the reasons again. Just, you know, if you're watching this episode, you probably watched or listened to the last one. You probably already know some of my reasons. So, yeah. But, yeah, Bronze-Lock Pistol is one of my favorite weapons. Mountain Crusher's without a doubt one of my favorite weapons, because it's one of the best mana generators in the game, and if you fully upgrade it, it creates a dust storm every time you cast it, which means you're going to have almost guarantee brown excuse me brown gems coming down on the board, which that's what it uses, so it'll get full. And it only costs 11 mana to fill up that weapon, so yeah, I might, after we get through this kingdom, I might switch up to a different team, and we can go with maybe Mountain Crusher and a couple other troops that use brown maybe, and kind of ditch the gold team here just for a kingdom or two in one of these episodes, just to show you guys like some different team combinations you can do. And like if you're new to the game, Mountain Crusher, you're going to get that leveling up your brown masteries. And besides the Bronze-Lock Pistol, Mage, and I'm trying to think if there's another one you get that's decent. I know there are some weapons that are like okay, like they're decent, but the ones that really stick out to my mind as exceptional are probably the Bronze-Lock Pistol, Mountain Crusher, and Mage. And all of those use the brown color. So those are the three. I mean, you're going to get them anyway, just leveling up your color masteries. So they're not really that hard to get, and they're some of the best weapons in the game. So yeah, we might do a team with Mountain Crusher in it after this. Might be a little refreshing to use something a little different. Now that we do have we do have Titan class fully traded, so it's going to get rock solid whenever Mountain Crusher matches Brown, which is going to happen often. And the only thing, though, that I don't think I have yet on Mountain Crusher is the Dust Storm, because I don't have enough Legendary Ingots, and I was saving those for the Bronze Lock Pistol. So we might not be able to use the Mountain Crushers effectively until we do get some more Legendary Ingots. Wish there was a way I could, like, convert. Well, I mean, there is in the Soul Forge, but I don't have that forge powered up high enough yet to even do it. I don't think I have enough commons, and I think you got to use souls or something too, and I don't have enough to waste on that. So we might have to just use a Mountain Crusher without a Dust Storm, which kind of is unfortunate, because that's really what makes it extra amazing. Yeah, as you can see here, that's why I keep casting Leprechaun a lot in the early part of the game. Because every time I do, that gold goes up a little bit. And this destroys 5 random gems boosted by gold collected. So the more gold that I collect during a match, the more gems it's going to destroy. Up until the point where like almost the entire board gets destroyed. Which is amazing. So even if we do switch over to Mountain Crusher, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do battles quite this quickly. Because this is a pretty quick team, got to admit. Get rid of that cockatrice over there. Match all these skulls. Get rid of that last troop. Yeah, okay. We should be getting close here to the end of this quest line. Yeah, with a team like this that explodes and destroys, you don't have to think as much about matching gems. You do a little bit, like here, there's an extra turn, there you got that. But you don't have to, once you get it all powered up and going, because everything is going to be destroying or exploding pretty much here. I don't have to worry too much about like matching gems. I just keep casting and exploding or destroying. And that's makes the team very, very efficient. Out this guy. There we go. I was like, this guy is dodging so much of my damage. Alright. We are getting close, I think. After this battle, I should be able to check the progress of my quest. And we can see where we're at. Nice and quick. Alright, quest progress. Where are we? Okay, we got this battle and one segment after this, it looks like. Nice, nice, nice. I like it when things go in my favor. Get a bunch of like that, dude. You get a 4-match, a skull match comes down, and it's like, wow. That was some good luck. Yeah, we'll try a Mountain Crusher team, even though I don't have the Dust Storm. That's a little unfortunate, but we'll try something like that for the next kingdom, and if it's really slow compared to this, then we'll just switch back to this one. Alright, one more room or battle here. Defeat Cabarros. Shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. Quest line is complete. Got this troop here. Not really a good one. And with the class quest is the Warden. So this is a beast class. I don't really use it much, but we'll take a look at it. See what it has to offer. Goblins. Oh my gosh. We got to take care of them right away before they get too much mana. All those extra turns them goblins get. Never fair. Look at that. Creates mana, extra turn. Creates mana, extra turn. And of course, we got a King Goblin who's going to keep summoning more troops. There we go. 2 more battles, and then we can take a look at this class. Then we'll go on to the next kingdom. Wow, we got lucky with a bunch of extra turn matches there. Oh no, we got a Drake that's going to be summoned. Because of... Oh, he was stunned. Nice. If he didn't get stunned, he would have summoned a Drake. That's alright. We're going to go with Brown because we're using a lot of weapons with Brown. Gotta get rid of that Gorgatha up there. Nice, finally. Alright. We unlocked the Warden class. So let's go take a look at the Warden. Wherever it may be. There it is. The Warden class, as far as traits, not really that good. All allies gain 5 armor over here. All beasts gain 2 life. That's not every turn. That's just a one-time deal, which isn't great. But I will say that here it does have Root Trap, one of my favorite level 10 talents in the tree. Does have Light Fingers, gains 5 gold every turn, so if you're using this class with a gold team with Cedric, that will double up to 10 gold every turn. Does have backup. You have a 35% chance to summon a bandit when an ally dies. You got Banishment, which is good. You got Dodge, which is good. Level 100 ones aren't that great, but it does have Banishment, so that's good. It does have Root Trap. There's a few good things about it, so it's not really a horrible class. It doesn't start with 50% mana, but there is a legendary troop called Forest Guardian that does make all beasts start with 50% mana, and this is a beast, so you could get it to start with 50% mana with that. Wardens Gauntlets is its weapon here. Destroy a row in a column, deal 13 scatter damage, boosted by green gems. Only get an extra 3 damage per green gem, so not really that amazing. Yeah, so that's basically that class. So moving on here to Glacial Peaks, where all the frosty, freezy troops dwell, including Queen Mab, which will probably show up as a boss in here somewhere. So now let's go and check out, yeah, those were some other teams I was using before. Then there was this team. Let's just hijack this team and let's put Mountain Crusher in here and a couple of other troops. Huh. Well. We could do that. Or we could do... We could do this down at the bottom. Have Apothecary in there. And for the weapon, we could do Mountain Crusher. And we can then do Banner double brown blue. And we'll try this team. We'll see how this works out. We'll see. If this slows me down a lot, I'll just switch back to the other team. The yellow there was nice, but not going to get me anything because I don't have any troops that use yellow. But we have Apothecary, which is nice because now we can get guaranteed brown mana here. Oh, let's do this, get an extra turn, and then we can do that. And now we have Mountain Crusher powered up. We can explode all that stuff. Convert this, And now we got all of this powered up. Haven't used the Dragatani there for a little while, but I mean, y'all could just keep exploding that and then using it'll probably be a little slower, but let's just see how things go here. And focusing on brown, green, or blue is going to be the priority because we want Mountain Crusher up or Apothecary, one or the other, as quickly as possible. Ow. Why are you doing that to my Dragatani? Focusing on freezing it, blasting it. That's another good reason, though, why Apothecary is nice, because we can cleanse everything. Yeah, this should work okay, I think. We'll see if we run into any really slow situations. Just blast right through this quest line, right on to... We'll take this. Free skull damage. Ah, it has agile. What an inconsiderate bunny. What an inconsiderate bunny. And here I thought bunnies were all nice and friendly, and it has to have agile to dodge my skull damage. Let's do purple. Yeah, take that skull and just be done with it. Should have done that first instead of taking everything else. But, hey, it all worked out, didn't it? It all worked out. I could take the skull, but I kind of just want to do this and get our brown mana up as quickly as possible. Explode the board. Explode it again, and then we should have things kind of looking good here. And just do this, I guess. Yeah, it's working pretty good. Might be a tad bit slower, and we're definitely getting less gold, but it's nice to use something different. Plus, on this new account playthrough here, it gives some of you guys, you know, a little idea of, you know, what kind of a team you can build. I definitely recommend using Mountain Crusher a lot throughout the game. It's one of the most useful mana generators. And having Apothecary in there with it is really nice, because Apothecary will generate brown mana for you, which will fill up the Mountain Crusher, but it will also cleanse everything. So in those weird cases where we're getting frozen and entangled and all that kind of stuff, Apothecary will help us cleanse ourselves so that we can be free from all such negative restrictions and do the full potential damage that we were born to do. And my Dragatani there is creating blue gems, which goes right into fill up the Apothecary, and if that's already full, then it goes right into Behemoth. So this is a decent setup. And for the brown mana, you know, Mountain Crusher is, I'm pretty sure I don't have Dust Storm, except for, I mean, I do right at the start of the battle there, because that's a talent that I have selected for the Titan class. I guess maybe I do have it because it restarted that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do have a dust storm on it. So that's great. That's one of the really fantastic things that I love about Mountain Crusher. Like a really good Mountain Crusher team that I use for quite some time is Mountain Crusher and Apothecary, Glacion, and King Bloodhammer. So if you ever get a chance to get King Bloodhammer and Glacion, those two work really well with Mountain Crusher and Apothecary. So that's something to take note of. That team is still good. Like I use it for Guild Wars on Brown Day sometimes. Yeah, we got a couple of weapons there. Cauldron, double their attack, and But Cauldron is like a 20 mana cost. It's kind of bad. Some weapons just don't match up with the glory of the Mountain Crusher. Nice. Let's see. Now we're going to focus on blue and green here to get that up. And then we'll do this to do this. Get an extra turn. Get all that brown up. Do some damage. Mana generation. And then we'll cast Mountain Crusher. I didn't like how that gave the enemy that. But we'll do that. And we'll do this. Then we can do this and cleanse. And then do that. Yeah. It's actually a pretty good synergy going on here. I don't know how this would work, though, on my main account if I use this exact team. Because Behemoth and Dragatani just might not do enough damage to enemies at the level that my main account is at. Like that main account, I'm facing lots of really strong enemies on that account. And there isn't much damage scaling for Behemoth or Dragatani, so it's he took my brown. How dare he take my brown mana? I think I just missed out on a brown mana because I'm blind, apparently. That's fine, we'll do that. Kind of got a slow start there, but of course he's gonna freeze me again. Why wouldn't he freeze me again? There we go. I knew doing this kingdom I was going to get frozen a lot. And I don't like getting frozen. I don't like the cold. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Extra turn by changing that yeller into brown. And now we're gonna have a whole bunch of fun doing it again. Get everything all powered up, ready to go. There we go. I don't know how close we're getting, but I'm trying to keep moving it through. I'm skipping all the story because I really don't think the story is like what this game is good at. Nice. Getting rid of them. Yeah, this Ice Witch keeps showing up in a lot of these battles and keeps freezing my team. So I don't like it. I don't like getting frozen. I don't like getting frostbit. I don't like ice fishing because you got to deal with ice. And the only ice I like is the ice cubes in my beverage. Nice. All right. See what our quest progress is. We're getting pretty close. Pretty close. Probably another 10 minutes. And I forget what class this kingdom has. It might be Frostmage. I could be wrong about that, but Frostmage is a really good class. So we'll have fun taking a look at that. I'm gonna turn all your red back into brown, you banshee. Yeah, you red-loving banshee. Cause I can't use red, so that's what's nice about Apothecary is that if you have one of these troops that transforms the color into something you can't use, Apothecary can transform it right back to the brown that you know and love and need. Like, my Mountain Crusher needs that brown mana. And no Banshee is gonna steal that away from me. Alright. Take that skull. Another Behemoth cast. Go ahead and take those dudes out. Cleanse again. Got a nice 4 match there. We'll do that. Gave him a lucky skull. But then I got a lucky skull. So there. And for those of you that did not know, it makes a lot of sense that connecting skulls together does damage to the enemy. Because if you've ever been in a fight with your sibling and you headbutted them, it hurts. So it actually does make a lot of sense that by connecting skulls in the game, you're doing damage to the enemy. Just thought I'd point out that little piece of information. Alright, so we'll mash that. We got frozen. That's fine though, because we got our old trusty Apothecary. I can fix that every time. Of course, it's going to do that, and then I'm going to cast Mountain Crusher again. Connect them skulls. That's another thing that I really like about Mountain Crusher is that A lot of times you get that skull connecting, you know, when you're exploding the board, all that brown explodes, you have some skulls that come down and connect, and that can really help you do some extra damage. Yeah, we'll take that extra thing there, explode the board there. I don't need red. Why is red dropping? I don't have no red storm going on. I got a brown storm going on. Gonna connect this red here, get ourselves an extra turn, a skull match, and explode the board again. Behemoth. Alright, bud. Time to say goodbye to you. Boom. Alright, Queen Mab. I saw her name come up in the text really quick. It said Queen Mab is coming. Winter is coming, guys. Winter is coming. Might take a long time to get here, but winter is coming. Yeah, fun times. Alright, so yikes, there's not much brown to explode, so well, we got 9 gems, that's okay. Then we use our apothecary, get some purple going on. Ooh, I'll take that. Yeah. Just remember, when you connect those skulls in Gems of War, it's just like headbutting the enemy without the pain to you. Unless they have Reflect, which that doesn't happen too often. So, this is actually a safer way to headbutt than doing it in real life. That is a fun fact. Yeah, so I guess, well, we could connect this skull there and then do a brown match here. Oh, Behemoth got full. That's nice. Lots of red there that I don't need, can't use. Hey, who said you could have barrier? No barrier. No barriers. Alright. Let's see. Quest to progress. I should be real close now. There it is. Okay, we got 2 stages left, which is probably going to be about like 5 or 6 battles. Something like that. My mountain crusher's coming for you, Queen Mab. Yes, yes, yes. You cannot hide under the ice of your mountain, 'cause I will crush it. I'll crush it like an apple pie on a clown's face. Yeah, I'll take this skull, and whenever you don't have brown, I just go for green or blue, because that way we can fill up apothecary, and then we can just go and convert a color that, you know, we can get an extra match. And we'll go ahead and do this sort of thing, this sort of thing, this, and let the fireworks begin. Boom. Where's Queen Mab? It's probably in the battle after this one. Ooh, we got the Winter Imp that we are fighting against. The Winter Imp. We shall connect those skulls. Nice little extra turn there. And we got rid of the Winter Imp. Use the Dragatani there. Behemoth. Mountain Crusher. And we'll do a Dragatani to finish them off. Alright, Queen Mab, here we come. We face the Queen. The Ice Queen. There she is, Queen Mab. Your sentence is death. Not if my Mountain Crusher has anything to say about it. She's gonna freeze me and then mana burn me. But guess what? I've got Mountain Crusher and I've got headbutting skills, so don't mess with moi. Boom! Queen Mab goes down. She left behind a dragon, but did not last very long at all. So we have smashed her mountain and we took her arcane spirit trait stone, which was a part of her royal treasury. And we have acquired her personal assistant, Tassarion, which creates 8 gems with chosen mana color and gives 3 magic to all her allies, 1 cast only. So basically, really useless. Now, hey, we got some legendary ingots from doing this. That's cool. Congratulations, you have unlocked the following kingdoms. So we have like 5 more kingdoms. You know. So, yeah, we got these 2 up here, Urskaya, Silverglade, we've got Sword's Edge, Pride Lands, Merlantis. Those are the ones that we have left. Let me collect my tribute really quickly here. Those are the ones we have left in future episodes. Episode 26 is this one, and we're going to go in here and we're going to unlock the Frostmage. So I was correct. Frostmage is, in fact, the class for the Glacial Peaks. And we just needed to do a few battles here. We'll unlock it, and then I can show you guys how awesome Frostmage is. At least go over the specifics of its traits and talents and all that good stuff. Oh, there we go. Cast Behemoth. Do that. We'll do this. Yeah. Cast that. It's one good thing about exploders too, is that any skulls that are on the board that get exploded, there's a little bit of spell damage that goes from that to the first enemy. So that's pretty cool. Explode the board here. Oh no, we didn't get the mana that we needed. That's alright. That's alright. We got it. We got it. We got it. Oh, you're just gonna freeze everybody, aren't you? Because you guys are all about just freezing people. You know? Got 2 more battles, and we unlock the Frostmage. Frostmage. And Frostmage is really good because it can freeze the enemy whenever you cast a spell. And, you know, it's a really good class to shut down goblins, because when you freeze a troop, it does not get an extra turn. Even if it matches a 4 match on the board, it will not get an extra turn if its color, you know, if it's frozen and you're trying to use the color that goes for it. So, there's that. No. I only have one enemy left here. Die already. There we go. I think I got one more battle. And we leveled up. 184 is now our level. Yeah, we got one more. We gotta defeat this dragon guy. Easy peasy. Alright. I can headbutt just like you can too. I don't have any green or blue to match or brown. How horrible is that situation? I think that's pretty rare. No. I need mana. Oh, that's horrible. Death marked. My troop and everything. No. Apothecary. I will avenge you. Deathmark is so stupid because whenever it's used against me, it seems like it has a much higher rate of success than when I use it against the enemy. It's just really frustrating. Die. Thank you. Now we have Frostmage, and I'm gonna go over this really quickly. Let's go here. Troops, class, Frostmage. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so traits. It has a 25% chance to freeze a random enemy when an ally casts a spell. That's good, as I said, to stop those like goblin teams. Has snap freeze. It'll freeze a random enemy at the start of the battle. Has insulated, so it can be immune to frozen. Reduces damage from spells by 20%, which is great. It can start battles with 50% mana with mana source. It does have lightning strike, which is really good. So those are some really good things there. As for class, weapon, Orb of Winter, deals 12 damage to all enemies boosted by frozen enemies. Pretty low mana cost, and it's really good. So, yeah, that's what I think. Frostmage is a good class. One of the best in the game, in my opinion. Top 10 at least. So, yeah, that's episode 26, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.